Hello everyone, UFC Vancouver in Canada just ended. An incredible event. As always, UFC always brings the top fights. Let's start with the first one. Sitkunov defeats Crude by submission. Incredible fight. First round ended. Started Sitkunov with crazy body kicks. Then he takes a super double leg takedown on Crude. Crude take the position, ground and pounded Sitkunov. Sitkunov turned it, take a Peruvian submission. Just finished there. Incredible fight. This well deserved. Moving on to the next fight, Uriah Hall versus Antonio Carlos. This fight, another incredible fight. Uriah Hall showed his striking skills, top striking skills in the first round. Carlos was able to answer back on those strikes. Second round, however, Antonio Carlos took the fight to the ground at some point. He took Uriah's Hall back against the cage. That was a very good moment that drained Uriah's stamina. On the third round, Uriah fought a bit, threw a bit of jabs. Then Carlos took down Uriah Hall and held him. Had a back position on Uriah Hall the whole round. The judges scored the split decision win for Uriah Hall. Next one, we've got Pereira versus Connelly. Connelly won the fight by unanimous decision. Pereira came out dancing. He entered the ring, did backflips. He did front flips. He did Superman punches off the cage. All those things drain your stamina. The guy was gassed by the first round. I mean, that's like, you can't do that here. It's a professional fighting business. If you want to do a trick, do one or two. You can't dance and do that. He lost, deserved lost. Next fight, Todd Duffy against Hughes. Unfortunately ended in the first round after an eye poke. It was unintentional. It wasn't a clinch. It was not meant to happen. I hope they can ride it back. It's a no contest. Then on this one, my good friend Tony is joining us on these last two fights.
Hey.
How are you, Tony?
I'm good, you?
I'm very good. It was really exciting. I was watching with my eyes wide open on this one. Glover Texeira takes on Krylov from Ukraine, wins the fight by decision, a split decision if I'm not mistaken. What a crazy fight. It's the first fight we see on the ground. It's actually exciting to see. One transitioning, other takes position for submission. That was incredible. On the feet, I believe Texeira won it clearly with his punching abilities. Krylov was not chasing a fight on the feet. He was going around the octagon. That's a type of strategy, of course. I don't like it personally. I think it's a bit of pussy strategy. Can I call that? I don't know. I don't care. But it is a type of strategy. Of course, it works sometimes. But yeah, well-deserved victory for Texeira. What do you think about this fight? Deserved win?
Well, yeah, basically you said everything I wanted to say about this fight. It was very intense and interesting. I tend to get bored by ground fights, but this one had me on the edge of my seat all the time. It was back and forth all the time. Interesting. And Texeira, yeah, he deserved to win because not only he fought better, but he's 12 years older than Krylov. And that's something really important for me.
Yeah, age doesn't touch this man, is it? Crazy.
Apparently not.
Alright, moving on to the main event. I was so excited for this one. I was so scared of somebody getting like completely knocked out. A legend like Cerrone in this fight. I really like Cerrone. I couldn't choose between any of them to win, or I preferred anyone to win. It was like, I don't know. Gaethje won by TKO. Fight starts, he throws all the leg kicks off the bat as I suggested he should do so. Cerrone can throw the head kicks. avoid the head kicks at any cost. What you do, you kick the other man's legs. Cerrone had a very accurate jab. I have to give him that. He's always so calculated about his striking abilities. His combinations are madness. Accuracy for Cerrone is his best attribute in my opinion. Underrated. Gaethje, on the other hand, his right overhand is so fast and so powerful. He kept throwing them and land. I could hear them from the mic. You know, usually you don't hear the punches so loud, but you can hear Gaethje is such of a hard hitter. It's incredible how strong this man is. Even on the game, oh no, he's so good at it with so much power. Fight goes on. They get in a very close distance, throws an overhand, stands Cerrone. They get in the clinch. He's dirty boxing Cerrone onto the ground. He's facing the ground at some point. The referee doesn't stop it. Gaethje turns on the referee. He said, "You said if one fighter turns on and faces the ground, you stop the fight." Then he let him beat his head with hammer fist another 2 or 3 times. Terrible referee in my opinion. You give instructions, follow them yourself. Then he salted the referee. Gaethje and Cerrone hug. They go to the interview. Congratulations to Gaethje. He calls out Khabib or Ferguson, depending on who's going to win that fight. If that fight happens, Cowboy, I think he should go and face Felder. Felder is such a brilliant talent. I think that fight will be fireworks, just like this one was. And I think Gaethje deserves the title fight. Depending if Conor comes back, he can fight Gaethje, but I don't see Conor coming back anytime soon. Or ever. I don't think he might never come back. Anyway, what do you think, Tony? This fight is so exciting, but ended so fast, unfortunately for us. Did you enjoy it?
Well, yes, I enjoyed it because I saw aggression from both fighters. They were both ready to kill. Both Gaethje and Cerrone, they were fighting punches, kicks, hard, both of them. And yeah, just like you, I didn't support anyone. Either result was fine by me, because on one hand, Cerrone is a legendary fighter with the most wins in UFC, and on the other hand, Gaethje is just straight up mad. Yeah, the fair fight, fair result, and I have faith in Gaethje that he would do well. And who knows, he might even be the one that dethrones Khabib.
Yeah, so you do believe he deserves a title fight. What about Cerrone? For Felder, I think that fight makes perfect sense, isn't it?
I would love to see that fight, yeah.
Yeah,
and yeah, as for Gaethje, it's too early for a title fight, but in the near future, I would like to see that.
Well, he has 3 fights, consecutive wins now in his UFC career. I think he might go. There's no one else pretty much. I don't think Conor really deserves a rematch. But yeah, we'll see. I think Gaethje has tools, wrestling to face Khabib. So before we close, guys, I would like to say Gaethje's quote before the fight. He said, "I'll go in there, I'll either knock out my opponent or get knocked out." I think that says it all for crazy this guy is. Anyway, I would like to thank my friend Tony for being here today, doing this video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and share it with your mates, and I'll see you later.